All right, it's Courtney Rollins back here with another Life and Transitions Experts YouTube channel video and content for you. This one's pretty special here, or a little different, I should say. As you have known, if you've been following, I have added life insurance as another tool to help people avoid probate, help people through those big challenges in their life, some of the biggest transitions, and to really help people make sure that they have the peace of mind knowing that their final expenses are taken care of through whole life insurance policies. Out in the field, we give presentations and we try to be as consistent with our presentations as possible and as intentional with our presentation as possible. Right here is a short little interview or presentation, or at least a portion of it that I wanted to show to you so that I can offer myself up for any critiques that you have. And, I take a look at it and critique myself as well. But here it is, raw, uncut. Maybe in future episodes, I'll break it down even more, but I just wanted to show you all what it looked like out there. All right, cheers. Take advantage of that,
Okay.
Miss Sabrina, so we'll pass it along to her. Okay, so the last thing we'll talk about, you got any more questions about your prescriptions here in
No.
The last thing we'll talk about, and it's really the most important thing, and what most people who fill out the card and ask us to come out are talking about, is your final expense life insurance. So again, this is my ID right, or my license. I don't work for anyone, but here are a lot of the folks we've worked with in the past. You've probably seen some of these folks: Colonial Penn,
Yeah,
MetLife.
man, we used to have Med Life until they changed the name.
Oh yeah, they're always names are always
Yeah,
changing.
and United Healthcare, that's on with them. United Healthcare.
Awesome.
APAPR, I'm a member with them.
So you good to go, Miss Sabrina. Yeah. As far as having your stuff together, these are some of the top rated providers that we normally place people with because the rates are usually just better and there's just stronger company. So you may already know this, but please let me just indulge me for a moment. The difference between the different policies. Term, you want to think terminate. It's for a certain term. It's great for a short amount of time. If you're trying to cover maybe like a mortgage or something like that. The challenge is that it stops at a certain point. And you see the cash value, it's at zero. It stays at zero. That cash value is when that monthly premium you're paying, after a couple of years, after it's paid administrative fees and stuff, you start collecting and gathering that, and it's an asset for you. Some you can borrow against, some you can pull out. But for term life policies, by and large, there's usually no cash value that it accumulates. Now, whole life, you see any stop signs?
Okay.
No stop signs, because it stays with you your entire life. It doesn't terminate. And that cash value, after a couple of years, once you start putting money in, it actually becomes an asset, and it's, like I said, it's your asset. Universal is like if they had a marriage. It's like if you're really trying to be super aggressive with your retirement and things of nature, but also have a death benefit. This is what some people use. The challenge is if the cost of insurance to insure you goes up more than what your premium is, it starts eating into your cash value, and it's a risk of it stopping.
Oh, okay.
Which of these you feel like sounds the most safe for you?
The whole life?
Why do you say that?
Because I got the whole life, you could borrow money from it when you get ready. Once you pay it off, so I got life insurance with William Tony, and I've been having that thing about 20 years. It's paid off.
Oh, you good? You pay? Oh yeah. So So you know the whole life. Yeah, it's an asset. You've been able to use. Yeah, exactly. So
you can borrow cash for you, had to pay it back, so to say.
So most people that we help, it sounds like you're good to go, but most people we help, they either have the wrong type, they got term, or they have a policy and they're paying too much. If you've had your policy for over a year and a half, 2 years, probably...
I took another one out with a senior life policy.
Senior life? Okay, got you. And do you know it's a whole life or...
Whole.
Have you had it for more than 2 years?
It's going on over a year and a half.
Okay, have they called you to tell you any free insurance you might have already? Are you qualified?
They called, told me that.
They were. All right, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to do a quick policy review. If it's senior life, I can call Richard over there, but if it's another carrier, I have all the numbers, and we're just going to make sure the premium never goes up, make sure we know it never expires, and see if there's any free insurance or discounts that you already have, and then I'll share the information with you, and you'll be able to take it from there. All right, so let's see. So you have two policies. One's already paid up. You're not paying. You're good to go on that. All right. Why'd you take out another one?
Make sure I have enough one. When I die, I want to have. I want to be with my headstone, enough money to cover all that.
Wow. So and why not? I mean, some people just say, "I'm gonna leave that to whoever's after." Why did you decide to be responsible?
Because I got one child and I got a husband. I don't want them to be buried. Buried with my funeral expenses.
So is that going to be enough? How much do you have in coverage now, you think?
15, about 20 some thousand.
20-some thousand. Okay, yeah, and hopefully you're gonna live for a long, long, long time.
I hope so.
Do you know the cost of how much funerals cost about now?
Some say 8,000 now, so I don't know.
Yeah, average. That's about cremations 5, 6, 7, 8,000. The average is about 12,000. Now I can show you some stats here. So its average is about 12,000 nowadays.
I got a follow from what's that? Obama? What's that name? Obama? It's some kind of Obama.
Mutual of Omaha.
Yeah.
Oh, they're awesome company. You have that?
I had they had to send me a guarantee. That was through AAA.
Okay.
Guarantee life insurance.
Oh,
guarantee.
But you gotta wait 2 years.
But $1 million. I said, what you think I'm being? What the hell am I $1 million for? What?
I hear that.
Yeah,
So if you, how old are you now?
64.
64. So if you live, say, plenty of long time, but let's just say 25 more years, all right? 64, 25, 25 years now is 2050. The price of cremation may be about 30, and the price of maybe about 38. Right now,
God.
we're at 2025. It's about 13,000, 14,000. So you have enough right now, but it was smart for you to see if you had to go ahead and pick up more. What we're going to try to do is see if we can leave you without spending more money to get more coverage, or spend less money and get the same amount of coverage. How does that sound?
That sounds pretty good. What we're talking about.
Let's see what we're talking about here. Let's see. So senior life, right? What's the doggy's name?
Gator.
Gator.
Right. Son dog. He named it Gator.
Senior life. Okay. And if they're closed, I'll just maybe come back. Oh, I guess I need the phone. Well, bye-bye, y'all.